We have grown since we were children, hearing your wonderful voice.
Kindly be upstanding. It's my singular pleasure to invite the Honorable the Chief Justice, Justice Martha KOOME, to address us. Chiche.
Thank you very much, our Registrar and End of Tribunals, Mandamana Suga. Please be seated. The chairperson of the National Heroes Council, you're most welcome to the judiciary where you worked. We have not changed much, only that this has now become a museum since you worked here last, and we've not done a very good job of restoring it and keeping it to that level, but we are trying. We'll get there. Allow me also to recognize all the members of the National Heroes Council and to recognize the chairperson who has just been sworn of the Copyright Tribunal, the members of the Copyright Tribunal, and all the distinguished guests this morning, our members of the press. A very good morning to you all. Yes, allow me to start by congratulating Mr. Leonard Mambo Mbotela, a national hero in your very own right. We have grown since we were children, hearing your wonderful voice, reverberating it to the whole nation, encouraging programs that touches the lives of everybody on how to behave with integrity. And I'm so happy to congratulate you and even those who nominated you for this appointment. They did the right thing. And I believe you do a good job as a member of the National Heroes Council. The mandate of the National Heroes Council that includes the identification, selection, and honoring of national heroes is a very important duty to our nation because we have to tell our national story largely by capturing the contribution of our heroes to the project of national building. Thus, it is imperative that we celebrate and appreciate our heroes and our heroines. When we do not have sufficient national sensitization, we tend to ignore the stories of ordinary people doing extraordinary things to make our world better and to make it a better place for all of us to live. We also tend to celebrate our heroes and heroines only upon their death. I urge you and other council members to reverse this long-standing trend so that we can build a new culture and practice of identifying, celebrating, and supporting our unsung heroes and heroines when they are still with us. That is the only modest way through which we can show appreciation for their heroic acts. It is by doing this that we set them up as role models to be emulated by young people. In that way, we are also building up our value system as a nation. This is so as we are pointing out admirable traits that are worth emulating by the next generation. In the same breath, allow me also to congratulate the chairperson of the Copyright Tribunal, Ms. Elizabeth Ranger, and your members on your competitive recruitment, appointment, and installation to steer the Copyright Tribunal for a period of 5 years. The Copyright Tribunal is one of the institutions that are intended to further the objectives of Article 45, Article 40 sub-Article 5 of the Constitution, which instructs the state to support, promote, and protect the intellectual property rights of the people of Kenya. It is supposed to be a key cog in the institutional framework that enable the creative industry to thrive. The success of the Copyright Tribunal has an impact on fostering creativity and bearing on the success of our arts and cultural industry. This is because these post-industrial aspects of our economy rely upon copyright law to establish property rights and protect revenues. Therefore, you must robustly enforce copyright law for our creatives and other authors of different forms of work so that they can earn a living and benefit from their works and also their innovation. This dual swearing-in ceremony is indicative of the symbiosis that the arts and the copyright law share for one to thrive. The other must be effective. In this regard, I urge you to align the operations of the Copyright Tribunal with the ethos of the social transformation through access to justice, the vision of the judiciary, which we are striving to ensure that all those within our borders have access to accessible, expeditious, cost-effective, and efficient system of justice. By doing this, ladies and gentlemen, you play a role in ensuring that our talented and creative artists and others can make a career, can earn a living, they can flourish from their work by protecting their intellectual property rights. This is the form of social transformation that our Constitution aspires to when it protects intellectual property as a human right. Lastly, the oath which you have taken today should guide you in your day-to-day work. According to the oath, you must never depart from the law. The law becomes your North Star. In addition, the oath equally requires you to serve this country to the best of your abilities and bearing in mind the enormous responsibilities placed upon you. I want to congratulate you once again, most sincerely, and thank you for honoring us with your presence and taking over this responsibility. And I take this opportunity also to wish you Godspeed as you undertake your work. Thank you very much, and you can always count on us in the judiciary to offer you all the support that you require so that we can perform and render service to our Kenyans. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chief Justice, for those remarks.
Thank you, Madam Chief Justice, members of the press, and the board members who are here. This place is not new to me. I worked here in this court from 1980 up to 1992, 93 there. So I'm not here. The Chief Justice is person I know. Madam Chief Justice, it's a pleasure to be here. The building looks different from those days of 80s. I am pleased to accompany mzee wetu Leonard Mambo Mbotela. Jina lingine watu wasema, je, huu ni ngwana? Namshukuru, nilifurahi kusikia ya kwamba serikali imemteua mzee Mambo kwa nasi. Na katika kitengo chetu tuna watu ambapo wamesimamia mambo kadhaa katika serikali yetu. Some of our members are like Mzee Mambo here now, Mzee Gitu Kahingeri, Bwana Eliud Kipchoge, Mwalimu Peter Dabichi, and of course the former Registrar General, Banis Gasheru, who is here with us to witness. We are really delighted, Madam, to be here. And the responsibilities of the National Heroes Council so huge. We'll have to vet, we'll have to see who wants to be called a hero. Ni mashujaa na ni jukumu letu la kuhakikisha ya kwamba watu wa Kenya ambapo wamehudumia taifa letu kwa njia vyema watambuliwe. And I am really pleased to witness Mzee Mambo swearing in, and we will perform our duty to the best of our knowledge. Namshukuru mzee wetu pia, Mungu atampa nguvu, hekima, tuweze kufanya kazi naye. Mimi binafsi nimefurahia kwa naye yeye na mzee Gitu wa Kahengeri. These are people who can able to give us more information regarding our heroes, and it's a very, very important task. Asante sana madam. Shukran.
Thank you very much and congratulations. I would like now to invite the chairperson, Copyright Tribunal, to say a few remarks before we invite the Honorable the Chief Justice.
Good morning, Madam Chief Justice. It is a pleasure to be here today, and good morning, everyone. We are humbled to be called upon to serve our nation, and we promise to do our absolute best. The copyright industries have really been craving for us to exist and to be up and running, so we shall be doing our absolute best and to make sure that copyrights are upheld in the nation, and we shall uphold the Constitution. Thank you very much.